Welcome to Rant Hour. Rant Hour. Rant Hour.
Oh, just shut that damn thing off.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rant Hour. This is kind of a part 3 of a series. I mean, unofficially. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about, oh, well, they did this. At least I'm not that bad. And last week, I talked about my own challenges being loud. Again, I would call that maybe quiet people try to make an effort too, so it's not one-sided. I'm always the one who has to be quiet for you. Why can't you try to speak up for me sometime? Would be nice. I'm sure all your loud friends would appreciate it too. You know, maybe we could just have some compassion and understanding. Now, with that said, today I want to talk about something, again, remembering that compassion and understanding, that just because you are that way, or that's just the way you are, is not a justification for bad behavior. Let's use some basic things here. Let's start with arsenic is a natural element. I would not recommend eating it, ever. There's a lot of mushrooms that grow outside. Natural. They just grow by nature. That's the way they are. Would not recommend eating them. So your bad attitude, your antisocial behavior, your ass jerkery, that's the new word of the day, ass jerkery. I don't know if it's real or if I just made it up, and if I did, I hope to get some recognition for it. Anyways, your ass jerkery needs to, it's not justified by, well, that's just how the way I am. Maybe you need to work on yourself. Maybe you need to take a deep breath and become calm. Maybe say a prayer. Do something to get that ass jerkery in control, because nobody wants to be around you. And look, if you're okay with that, if you're like, well, that's just the way I am, and I don't want friends, and I understand that I'm a jerk, and no one should be around me, then great. You know, if you're self-conscious about it, and you're okay with that evil behavior, bad behavior, go for it. But so many people act like, well, this is just the way I am. The whole world has to accommodate me. They have to deal with how I am and my unreasonableness. No, that's not how it works. This is related to a conversation that I'm sure I'll have in the future about triggers. Like, look, I actually do have sympathy for your triggers. I'm not going to go around accommodating them, though. Obviously, this video does not have any sympathy for that. But, like, if I'm talking to you one-on-one, right, we're having a conversation, I'm not going to purposely say something to offend you, right? But, like, it's also not my business to worry about that. It's your, if you know that there's something I could bring up that's going to turn you into a psychopath, and you're going to have to, oh, no, help me, no, I can't hear you, oh, no, how dare you say that? If that's going to happen to you, it's your responsibility to say it. And so it's the same with people with bad behavior naturally. So if you naturally have bad behavior, you have to deal with it. I'll use another example. Again, I'm avoiding bad behavior because I don't really know people personally who do this too much, but you see it all the time out there in the world. I smell like dog crap. I mean, I have really bad BO. I sweat like nobody's business. I don't know if it's the Italian heritage or what it is, but I just, my body sweat is insane. If it wasn't like 62 degrees in the house, I wouldn't be wearing this. And this is even making me sweat, just from the jump at the beginning of this video. I walk outside in 70-degree weather. Within a few minutes, you can see the sweat building up. Is it right for me then to say, well, that's just the way I am? That's natural. So I'm not going to wear deodorant. I'm not going to do anything. No, that would be insane. That would be antisocial. That would be unfriendly to everyone around me. I'm going to try to be a little bit accommodating and wear some damn deodorant so you don't smell me all the time. So that's all I'm asking for. Let's try to remember that that's just the way I am is never actually an excuse for bad behavior. And if you ever find yourself getting like people being like, whoa, dude, like that's not cool. Don't be like, well, that's just the way I am. No, maybe you need to rethink what you're doing then. If you're constantly getting told that behavior is not good, maybe it's not good to have that behavior, especially not in front of other people. Again, I'm not here to dictate what you can and can't do. You want to do that, that's your own business, but you're hurting people. You're and you're hurting yourself ultimately is the thing. If you're okay with that, then, well, please don't ever come around me because I don't want anything to do with you. Until next time, I'll see you next week for Rant Hour!